Hey guys, welcome back. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Today we're gonna do some readings on relationships. Whatever question you're asking about your relationship, take a deep breath and then choose the pile that calls to you. I'm using my Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle by Athena Noctua. Those will give you your yes, your no, your maybe, your not likely, get more information. I'm here to encourage you to lean on your intuition. I'm here for clarity and confirmation. I will be using Abraham and Jerry Hicks, Getting into the Vortex relationship cards. There we go. So let's get some of those out on the table. Let's see. And then we're going to do a little clarification with Denise Lynn's Oracle deck. So we've got the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. Let's get those shuffled and cut out. If we need further information, I'll probably pull an additional Oracle card, but let's get going. Take those 3 deep breaths and choose your pile. Okay, pile 1. So let's see what we have. Yes. So the answer is yes. And your relationship card is saying I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. I think that's pretty straightforward. It sounds like focus on what you want and not what you don't want. And your clarification with that is savoring pleasure. We would never go so far as to say that the behavior of others is responsible for the way you feel, because you have the power to focus and therefore attract despite the behavior of others in your own environment. If every time you see something unwanted, you realize that in the same moment your awareness of something wanted is keener, and you quickly turn your attention in the direction of the newly emphasized wanted, everything in your experience will continue to prove. Shift your focus. It's letting you know that in the moment that you realize that something isn't what you want, bring to awareness what you do want and focus on that. It's not easy. It is possible, but it's not easy. So we have focus. We have crystals. The crystal to help us focus. And here we have savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So whatever you embrace, you're going to attract more of. It's all magical. It's also magical. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that bring you delight and joy. Live deliciously. Release the need to be practical in all situations. Surround yourself with beauty and sumptuous pleasures. You're not meant to solely work hard and be dutiful and diligent. Life should be lived abundantly and fully. Give yourself permission to be happy and experience profound gratification. Embrace pleasure whenever you can. Create personal environments that fill you with deep satisfaction. Cherish your friendships. Love often and deeply. Allow your senses to be satisfied. See, hear, taste, touch, and feel the beauty within and around you. Drink well, eat well, and dance into the early morning hours. Ask yourself, how can you experience even more pleasure than you do now? What helps you to embrace bliss and delight? What do I need to release or transcend in order to fully live sensuously and fully? So, you're hindering something. I'm not sure, your question could be anything. It's a general reading, but there's a hindrance of something. And the behavior of someone else is something you're letting affect you. And if you can savor the simple and blissful things in life, you can help recenter and refocus yourself. So if this resonates, drop the word pleasure in the comments. It's encouraged. Also, sorry. We cannot blame others for the way we feel. We're only in control of ourselves. So we can either react or respond. React is instant, in the moment. Respond is when we hold enough mindfulness to take a beat before we go full blown. So your answer is yes. And this is telling you, supporting you in why you got a yes. Because your question doesn't necessarily have to be a good question. It could also be a question where you didn't want a yes. But this is here to tell you why you got that yes. So like I said, if this resonates, drop the word pleasure in the comments, and I'm on to pile 2. Okay, pile 2, let's see what your answer is. You've got let go. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled, because what you focus on grows. It's similar to what deck 1 just got. It is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. So, coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. These 3 cards are beautiful together. Let it go. You can't control it. Let it go and step into your power to control what you can control, which is yourself, which is similar to what I just said to pile 1. That it's better to respond than to react. The only thing you can control is your response or your reaction, and you literally gain more of what you're focusing on. So if you focus on things to be grateful for, if you focus on positive and blissful experiences, this is what you will pull in. There's a lot more to it that I could get into in this reading. A lot of people feel like it's a bunch of wishy-washy woo-woo. It's not. Literally, you can see when you take stock and take accountability, you can realize that, yes, what I'm focusing on, I find more of. It's like when you play that punch buggy game and everyone's responsible, I may be mixing it up, everyone's responsible for a color car. You find that if you're looking out for red cars, you find a hell of a lot more red cars than if you were just minding your business, going along your day on the road, not paying attention. And it's the same thing with unwanted things. When you begin to focus on who's getting on your nerves and other things that are irritating you, instead of focusing on what's working, what's coming together, what's making sense, you're building misery. So you're coming into power. You step into your power boldly and confidently. You've been gathering your inner forces and are coming into your own strength. Assume your power. Accept the vibrant truth that all you need is already within you. It is safe to own your deepest inner gifts. They are not to be used to control other people. If you have given away your authority to someone or something else, now is your chance to reclaim it. If you're giving your power over to other people to coerce how you're feeling, or you are trying to control others based on how you are feeling, this is time to let go. Pulling this card indicates that it is time to stand in your own light. If you are holding on to any beliefs that you won't be liked or will be rejected if you step into your potential, let those beliefs go. The more you shine in your own radiance, the more others can see the glow of their own capability. Your strength can heal others and bring light into the hearts of many. Whatever you're trying to control, the minute you shift yourself and begin to control yourself, others will either fall into line or they will fall away. Anyone who is falling away, you need not have to deal with, let go. Ask yourself what has stopped you from expanding to your full potential in the past. How can you step into your power more fully? In what ways can you support and help others with your strength? As in, not how do you control them. In what ways can you set an example to be more in control of yourself? To be unapologetically you. To set the tone and the example that this is who I am, this is what I'm capable of, but it's not here to control other people. Got it? If this pile resonates with you, drop the word power in the comments. And possibly you may need to watch pile 1. I'm getting a theme here. I'm off to pile 3 to see what pile 3 is giving me. I will catch you in the next one. Okay, everybody, it's pile 3. And pile 1 and 2 were very closely related. I'm very excited to see what pile 3 is going to give me in terms of this reading. Oh, nope. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. The word power just came up in pile 2. And let's see. Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Your thoughts do create the reality that you live. Well, this is on the same trajectory as the other two. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focused thought is that the law of attraction will bring you evidence of your improved thought immediately. And while old patterns may be hard to break, and you may slip back into old patterns from time to time, evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. And before long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another into better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. Improving can also mean ending or falling away if it's not something that's for you. That will improve your relationship with yourself. But yes, your old patterns may be hard to break, and you can slip back into them from time to time. You will have evidence of your efforts. You will see where you've made improvements, where you've been able to really get things to a point, towards the point where you need them to be. It's hard to, sometimes it feels like baby steps, and it feels like you're not making progress fast enough, and this is how we slip into old behavior. But this is where your gratitude comes in. This is where being mindful of what's going on comes in, because then you can realize that you are making progress. And tiny progress is better than no progress. Baby steps are better than no steps. And starting fresh can be done as many times as you need to, as you want to. You got this no. Like I said, it's a general reading. Your question could be anything. This no is supported by these cards. That's what they're for, to bring you clarity as to why you got the no. And doing your inner work and working on the thoughts that you have in your mind, especially when you go into your subconscious to discover your beliefs and whatnot, you can continue to break those old habits. And it'll become easier to do things like dodge negative conversations or try to train others into better behavior. That is something we cannot do. We only can control ourselves, which is what I literally had to say in pile 1 and pile 2. And so that the result can be relationships that fall away, that are no longer needed in your life, or that are not serving you a purpose that will benefit you. So, a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. A new cycle is blossoming. All that is not needed from the past is dropping away. Did I not just say sometimes that results in falling away? All of that is happening as you release the old and embrace the new, breaking old patterns. All life travels in cycles. On this beautiful planet, planets die in the winter so that new life can emerge in the spring. It is the spiral dance of death and rebirth. It represents a time in your life to start fresh. Do not linger with old situations, relationships, or places that no longer serve your higher good. Let go and sail into those unfamiliar waters. Stretch into a new direction, even if you feel uncertain. Wonderful opportunities await you. Ask yourself, if my life truly started fresh, would I make the same decisions? Am I ready to let go and begin anew? What is blocking me from doing so? This is nice. I like this. It brings the whole reading full circle. This is one reading where literally all of the piles can all interact with each other to give one full picture of what needs to be going on. And that's breaking old patterns. That's understanding that baby steps are better than no steps at all. That's understanding that you can start fresh however many times you need to. Understanding that no isn't the end of the world. Understanding that if you get a yes to a question that you didn't want a yes to, it's not the end of the world. Letting go isn't the end of the world. Guys, if this resonates, please drop the word fresh in the comments. And I hope nothing but the best for you, including that you gain clarity, including that you learn to lean more on your intuition, and that you find the confirmation that you are seeking. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, and subscribe. I will see all you beautiful people in the next one.